Most Pokemon need more energy, stronger attacks, or complicated combos to increase their damage. Lurantis EX just needs a little medical attention. Healing even a single damage counter, and Lively Cutter jumps from 60 to 260 damage. So the deck strategy is very simple. Get damage, heal, hit for 260. So today we're playing a Lurantis EX deck built around healing damage, increasing its HP, and making it extremely difficult for our opponent to knock it out. Lurantis has 260 HP, but with the Hero's Cape and growing energy, we can push that total much higher to something like 380. Then, whenever our opponent damages Lurantis without knocking it out, we heal it and activate the bonus damage on Lively Cutter. This allows us to attack for 260 damage for only 1 grass energy. Lurantis also has the Leaf Guard, which does 140 damage and reduces the damage it takes during our opponent's next turn by 50, basically increasing its HP 50 more. So in the deck, we play 2 healing options. First, we play the healing card Potion, which heals 30 damage. We play that just in case we only want to do a little bit and we don't want to waste our second option. And the second option is our more powerful healing option using Whimsicott's ability. When we evolve Cottonee into Whimsicott, its Wafting Heal ability can remove all the damage from our active grass Pokemon. That means a heavily damaged Lurantis can go from nearly knocked out to completely healthy in 1 turn. The drawback is that we do have to discard the energy attached to the Pokemon that was healed, but then fortunately Lively Cutter only requires 1 energy and then immediately hit for that 260. Now the obvious problem with Whimsicott is that Cottonee only has 60 HP. Normally we would have to place Cottonee on the bench, leave it there for an entire turn, and hope our opponent does not use Boss's Order to knock it out or some damage counters. But we play Forest of Vitality and it fixes that. It allows us to evolve our grass Pokemon during the same turn they were played. That means you could play Cottonee on the bench and then immediately play Whimsicott. So you can do the heal without leaving that fragile little 60 HP Pokemon sitting on your bench. And this is not just healing, this is basically deleting their turn if they couldn't knock you out. So to get set up, we're going to try to hide behind Budew for a turn, do a little item lock, and then try to get down our little draw engine. We do play a 2/2 Dudunsparce. And drawing 3 cards, leaving the board, it helps us keep that bench space open for that Cottonee Whimsicott play. So to help us get set up, we're going to use Buddy-Buddy Poffin and bug catching sets to try to grab grass Pokemon or grass energy after we look at the top 6 cards of our deck. Pokepad also there to help us set up, and Night Stretcher gets back any pieces that we need. Maybe we got knocked out and our other Lurantis is prized, so you can go get it back with a Night Stretcher, and Pokegear is going to help us find those supporters, which we only play 3 of them. Lillie's Determination, Team Rocket's Petrol, and of course, Boss's Order. Because we hit 260 damage, Boss's Order can turn an attack into a 2 or maybe even a 3 prize knockout. So the plan is build an enormous Lurantis, repeatedly heal it, and attack for 260 for only 1 energy. So let's get into the games and find out whether Lurantis EX is actually impossible to knock out, or I can avoid the misplays, heal it enough, and take some wins. Alright, here we go. Probably Excadrill is my guess. Alright, so what do I want to get down? Want to get down anything. I'm gonna Budew lock them. All right, so let's go here. Let's go here. We're definitely gonna need. We'll do double Lurantis, or sorry, Fomantis. We'll get this as in Whimsicott and an energy. We can go get this as in Cottonee. And then we will go put this down. And we'll go get a Petrol. Will get us a Lillies for next turn. Boom. Yeah, no damage. That's okay. The point is you can't use items. So they can't use another Buddy-Buddy if they top deck it. They're going to have to Lilies and hope for the best. Now, I am going to attach the energy to the same Fomantis. They got Dawn. Because if they never attack, they're going to go with Metagross. Oh, that's a stage 2. That's their only stage 2. That's right. All right. If I can find a Lurantis, I can knock out this Metang. Unless they decide to... Let's see. Metal Maker. Wow. Metal Maker found 3 in one shot. Yeah, I could be in trouble. Nope. They're going to give me a stage... No, a basic that I can't knock out. So, Lilies. Sure. We will go into Lilies and see what we get here. I did get the Hero's Cave, which is key, because that puts me over that 330. Boom. Let's bug catching set for a Whimsicott. And retreat. Because I'm over, we are going to hit for 140. I take 50 less damage. So that's the key. I take 50 less damage. All right. So now basically my HP is 410. They can't reach it. Metallic Signal. And I'm all set up here for Whimsicott. Oh, I'm going to get the knockout. Beautiful. All right, so that's a Cottonee. Let's go get a... I'm going to want a boss, because I'm going to get 2 more cards here, and I want to make sure I have a boss. I am not going to put anything down. We are just going to go hit it for 110. Taking 2 prizes. Now they have to get like either Tool Scrapper. Okay, there's the Dunsparce, so that's going to get me more cards. I can, now that I have 2 energy, I can put 1 on this Fomantis. Actually, I don't really... Yeah, because I'm going to have to use that first attack. Or second attack, I should say. See what they got. But I'm going to hit this thing for 250. And I might just boss 2, 4... Because I could just boss the Pheasantipity. Or just try to hit this one twice. I don't know, let's see. Probably not going to use the boss yet. Alright, so there we go. They hit for 280. I've got the 1 Cottonee down. So I can go, I'm going to put this. I can heal. Boom. My active. I do lose all the energy. But it goes there. And now I can put the energy. And let's, I need another Cottonee. Oh, I have Cottonee Whimsicott already. So there's Lurantis. There's, let's see if we can get, do we want, let's get the other Cottonee from there. I don't have, let's see, do we get anything? No. All right, then we'll smack it for 230 because of the resistance. Lively Cutter. Now I can do it again and still stay. Because now they can only hit 330. Okay, so we've got a little healing match going. But it's only 190. So I can knock this out and then I can use boss later. I'm glad I saved it. Or I can boss this back up. Metal Maker. Yeah. They're going to try to use Metagross. Something tells me they're going to come back. All right, so I'm going to boss that thing back up. And they're just going to stay there. Nope, they are going to boss the Cottonee. Take out the knock there. And let's see, if I hit it for 140, which is really 110, it is enough. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to come here. We're going to place down another Cottonee. We're going to boss this guy back up. And then we're going to hit it for 110, which takes 3 prizes. No, it doesn't. Oh my gosh, I forgot they healed. Okay, forgot they healed. They healed the exact 80 that needed to be off. But let's see what happens now. But I can hit this now for 110 if they stay there. Oh, I forgot they healed. So now they're going to come up with Metagross. Do 300. I'm going to heal. Okay, wait. Now let's figure out how to do this. If I don't heal... Now, if I heal, I knock this out, then I just got to boss up the other Metagross. So let's do that. Oh yeah, they said, they just conceded, because I was going to heal one more time. And yeah, so it was too much for him. All right. Ooh, that double Buddy-Buddy definitely helps. So now we're going to get one of each of these. Definitely going to need Cottonee and another one of those, because we've got to cycle through. And then, just in case I get item locked, we are going to go get... no, not a Budew. Because we need cards, because we really don't have anything. So we'll put that there. And then turn. Alright, so I will attach the Cottonee if I need to. If I find enough... Oh, we've got Kangaskhan. Alright, definitely going to need to get into Lurantis as soon as possible so they don't get well-springed. But they're probably... That's a Latias. So they can get... Yep. So they can get Kangaskhan. They can get up... Yeah, even if I can do 60. Or maybe just item lock. I mean, a lot of it's going to depend on what in the world I get here. Because if worst comes worst, it's what? 10, flip 3 coins, and just got to do that. Oh, they're going to Crispin. And they are going to go... Oh, yep. They're going to try to use Torrential Pump. Which means I need to get Lurantis down as soon as possible. Alright, let's see what we get here. Nothing? That's not good. Runaway draw? I did find a Lillie's. Sweet. So we will put the one energy there, another one there, and we will Lillie's, hopefully. We do find one there. So I will retreat and just do 60 damage. Alright, so I do 60 damage there. Now it's within the 250 range. Now let's see what they decide to do, because now Torrential Pump doesn't knock me out. I was able to find the pieces I needed. Yeah, I mean, the first thing you do is run errand. You're going to get 2 cards anyway. Alright, they're going to try to hit me with Clefairy. Oh, and it's only worth 1 prize. Alright, but I'm going to get rid of their Area 0 right away. So the question is, are they able to attack? Do they have like an energy switch or something? No, they're giving me this. Okay. Which means, I mean, it just changes everything, because now I can bug catching set. I get nothing. But what we will do is get rid of this. And now I can boss. Do I want to boss for a 140? Yes. Let's do 250. I can really hit anything else. So let's just hit this for 140. And I now take 50 less damage. And if they do it again, I can find a boss, but then I can get 3 cards. And Petrol can find me another forest if I want to just mess them up that way. Okay, so they're gonna Lillies, and now they hit for what, 200? Okay, but now I can Petrol for... Oh, but it's only 150 because of that. Oof. Let's see what I get off this Dunsparce. I found a Whimsicott. You gotta be kidding me. That's awesome. So we'll do this. Fully heal. Yes. Lose the energy. Come back. Now the question is, do I find a boss to get... I do not. So do I Lillies? Absolutely. So I can get 8 new cards since I haven't taken a prize card yet. Go here. I have 1 Dunsparce. We'll get a Cottonee down. Go here. Get both of these. Now I'm ready with a Whimsicott. Not going to do anything else. Hit 260. I do only get one, right? Because of the Lillie's Pearl. But I can go 1, 2, 3 or 1, 3, 2. Because this Pokegear is going to find me a boss. So we're going to Whimsicott. Do it again. And actually, I just might use the potion. Depending on how much they hit. Because if I use the potion, I could petrol for the Hero's Cape. The key thing here is to find boss using the Pokegear. And they got another one. Wondrous Patch. Do they have another Lillie's Pearl? You're going to keep making me go through these? Another Wondrous Patch. And another Lillie's Pearl. Okay. I definitely want the boss to try to take the 3 prizes. Oh, now they set up a torrential pump scenario. Which is what they're going to do. So they're going to take out one of my Cottonees. Good thing I've got another. No, they are going to not take anything. Oh, that was 120. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. All right, so they get that one. Why didn't you? That actually helps me. All right, let's see. Do we get a boss with this? Of course we do. Good. Because I'm going to boss for 3 prizes. We're going to do this. We're going to heal. Yes. And then we're going to go put that down. Boss. Ooh, yeah, we'll just go for 3. Heroes Cape this thing. Put this down. Go here, get the Dunsparce. Set it up for next turn in case we get like unfair stamped or something. And hit this thing for 260, which is plenty. And we have no more damage again, and we have 360 HP. So I just gotta find a boss. The last one. Or just potion and take the 1 prize if I don't find the boss. Now that I have bug catching set, I gotta try to get a Lurantis on here. Or I could find the Night Stretcher. Alright, so they're going... Well, they can't hit 360, not with Clefairy. Alright, so they're going to fill the bench. It gets to what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 13, 14, 280? Yeah, you can get to 280. Unless I have like a tool scrapper. And they don't. It's just too much to deal with. Constantly healing the energy. The damage. Alright, here we go. Ooh, this is actually really good. So I've got that. We'll go get... no, not Cottonee. We need one of these. And I will go get another Dunsparce. We'll put the growing energy here. Because I may not need to get anything, right? Depending on... I'll Dunsparce. And then I will Pokegear for something else. And I need an energy and a Lurantis. Okay, they got Cyrano. They're going to play it. I'm assuming... what do they get here? Kangaskhan and stuff? Kangaskhan Latias? Yep. Alright, so we're going to try to take a couple knockouts here. How do I take my 6 prizes? Easiest way. I mean, they're not going to be able to knock me out. So as long as I can heal with the potion and boss at the same time, I should be okay. Because I can't boss 3 times, though. Well, I mean, I guess I can. Choosing a new active, Kangaskhan. Alright. We'll just hit it for hopefully 140. Again, I need, off this, I need energy and a Lurantis. Or somehow to find them. And then I got Pokegear. Okay. Here we go. What do we got? We got Budew. Do I want to waste a spot for Budew? Let's wait. See what we got here. Alright, did get grass. We'll put this down and we'll grab more cards. See what we get. Okay. Give me a Lurantis. I need it. I got it. We're good because I already got the energy. So we're good there. Don't need Budew. Okay, don't need these two. Let's see what we get here. Petrol. I'm going to save the petrol. I'm going to use the petrol, sorry, to get a Buddy-Buddy. So I can go and get double the Dunsparce for next turn. We're good now. I don't need to use anything else. We will hit for the 140. We have 280 HP, so we're good. So again, next turn, don't need Buddy-Buddy. I mean, Budew. We're going to Dunsparce. Now I take 50 less damage, so I basically have 330 HP. Okay. Terra Orb. It's probably another Ogrepon. Teal Mask. And yes, it is. Cypher. So they're going to Cypher, and I don't think they used Run Errand yet, so they're going to get whatever 2 cards they want. And if they don't attack, I'm stuck with 140 again, which is fine. And they got Clefairy. They maxed out here on Ogrepons. 1, 2, no, 3. No, there's still one left. And last ditch. Wait a minute. Yeah, they must have used Run Errand. I must. Crispin. You can't use that. That's for next turn. If I had a judge, I would use it. Choosing a new active. Yeah, we want to boss this up. Energy Switch. Full Moon Rondo for 210. Whew. Good thing I took 50 less. Although it still wouldn't have. Alright. So now. We are going to have to... Let's Pokegear. What do we got? We do get Boss. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to boss Kangaskhan because I want to get half the game done. Boom. Yes. Wafting Heal. Yes. Lose that. Go here. Boss. You. We need some more cards here. Let's see what we get. All right, so we've got that. We're going to go with one of these. I'm going to go try to get more cards in my hand by doing the other Dudunsparce. Maybe I get another one for next turn set up. Let's see. Here we go. Buddy-Buddy, Whimsicott. All right, so we will get another Cottonee, another that. All right, here we go. Set up for next turn. Pretty nice. And we hit for 260, and that's half the game. 1, 2, 3. Now I just need a 2 prizer and a 1 prizer. I've got plenty of cards. I am at 260, so they are going to knock me out here. Crispin. Which means I might just Budew lock them. Because if I just hit this for 140, oh, that would be amazing. Yeah, it's 260 there. Fortunately, I did not find the Hero's Cape. But the question is, what did they decide to do? If they just poison, that'd be great. Unfair Stamp. Okay, that changes everything. What do we get? Oh, yeah, we're going to have to... We got a Budew and a energy there. Oh, this isn't good. Maybe I shouldn't have put down the Dunsparce. And this, it does 40. Full Moon Rondo 280. Oh, yeah, I should have not played that other one. Okay. That next card, I don't know what it's going to be. But I can attach and Budew lock them. And it's a potion. That's not going to help. Or do I hit for 120? No, we're going to lock them. Unfair Stamp could do me in here. So taking those 3 cards. Maybe I should have taken Boss for Mantis. Of course. Full Moon Rondo 280. Alright, tie game. But now I mean, it's not over. Bug catching set. Get these 2. I can put that down. Because I'm going to get knocked out. We do another one. Alright, so, yeah. Disruption totally messed us up the Unfair Stamp. Other than the unfair stamp, I was doing okay. But yeah, there's nothing I can do about this, right? I played whatever cards I could. I mean, I would have to Lilies into a Lurantis, the Forest, an Energy, and a Fomantis out of the Lilies, just to hit for 60. I mean, in that, I could get a Dunsparce there too at some point to get extra cards. They're choosing a new active. They're going to poison. Knock me out that way. All right, I got one more chance. I mean, all I got to do is win with boss. All right, last chance. Come on. Growing Energy. That is not going to help at all. All right, we'll try it one more time. That next card's got to be something, or the unfair stamp just decimated this whole deck. Let's see. One more chance to get a Lilies with a couple to Dunsparce, so I can get, I mean, I could get half my deck conceivably and be okay. But if it doesn't happen now, it ain't happening. Let's see. What do we got? We got, and it's bug catching set. That's not going to help. Fomantis, that's, nope, because now I can't get out of the active. And there is absolutely nothing I can do. All right, unfair stamp did us in. All right, so when we look at the little deck scoreboard, does it set up consistently? It does. I pretty much never had a problem setting up. Attack quickly. Now that I would say it does attack quickly because we got Budew, but nothing big, huge. So maybe we'll go with like a half on that one. Does it have onboard draw? Absolutely it does, because we used the Dunsparce. Can we do one-hit KOs? We can, but not everything in the game, so I would actually go with no on that one. Do we have a non-EX attacker? Not really. No, we do not. Can we control the prize trade? Well, I mean, we are controlling it because we're not letting them take prizes, is the whole point. And we don't care. We can go 1-1-1-1 if we have to. We definitely have ways to gust. Can we recover after disruption? I would have to say no on that one, because you saw I got unfair stamped and I was not set up with like the Dunsparces ready to go on my next turn. Had I been, maybe I wouldn't have lost that game so badly. So we can, but not really unless we're already set up for it, which you kind of need like the perfect game. Can we disrupt the opponent? No, we cannot. We do not play any disruption. We kind of put all our cards in the healing effect. Can we protect the bench? Again, no. Do we have answers for bad matchups? And really, the bad matchup is anything that is a fire deck. And for those, all we're going to do is hopefully we find the Hero's Cape and we just don't get knocked out. Because if we get the one with the Hero's Cape knocked out, that's pretty much it. And can we adapt from the original plan? Not really. I mean, our plan is to get hit and then to heal. That is the plan. It's pretty much what we're going to do. We can use the 140, which subtracts 50 damage every time the opponent attacks, but that's not ideal. We got one game plan here. All right, so after all that, I would rate it about a 5 out of 12. So no, are we gonna win a bunch of matchups? Well, yes and no. I mean, if they're not prepared for the healing, but if they can constantly put pressure, I mean, there's only so much healing we could do in a game. But if you hit a lot of nice matchups, it could go far. That's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and I'll see you next time.